When it comes to reliability, innovation, and value for money, Japanese cars are superb. These 17 Japanese cars you can buy with your eyes closed have earned their stripes over years or even decades of consistency. We rank the cars based on affordability. Coincidentally, we saved the most controversial picks for last. Taking the first spot is the Toyota Corolla. We start this list with the best-selling car in history. Toyota has sold over 50 million of these babies, and for a good reason. You know you'll get a durable engine, excellent fuel economy, and a comfortable ride. You also get excellent resale value when you are ready to upgrade to one of the cars at the end of this list. The 2025 model starts at $22,175 and goes up to $29,235 for higher trims. Toyota has made noticeable changes to the exterior, including a broader, more aggressive front grille and sleek new LEDs. The most dramatic change is the newly introduced FX trim, which pays homage to the 1987 Corolla FX16. This version has a rear spoiler, 18-inch satin alloy wheels, a black roof, and black accents. Under the hood is a 2-liter 4-cylinder powertrain producing 169 horsepower. This is also a CVT transmission, and it's one of the slowest engines on this list. Fortunately, Corolla makes up for it with excellent fuel economy. You get 32 miles per gallon in the city and 41 on the highway. The hybrid version goes up to 53 miles per gallon city and 46 miles per gallon highway. The best thing about the 2025 Corolla is the options. You get 4 gasoline and 3 hybrids with optional all-wheel drive. And don't forget the turbocharged GR Corolla. If you're looking for a better riding experience from a compact sedan, the next car will do the trick. Coming up is the Mazda III. Mazda makes real cars for real drivers, and the Mazda III is no exception. We'll talk about the body in a second, but what sets this sedan apart from the others is the engine. The Mazda III still uses a real 6-speed automatic transmission or a 6-speed manual. Sure, it's not as fuel efficient as a CVT, but it delivers an amazing driving experience. Plus, it is a more durable engine. In the lower trims, you get a 2.5-liter inline-4 engine pushing 191 ponies. You get a respectable 31 miles per gallon combined, and these are also front-wheel drive. But if you want more control, the carbon trim is all-wheel drive, and if you want more power, opt for the turbos. These have 2.5-liter turbocharged 4 cylinders. They produce 250 horsepower and 310 pound-feet of torque. The Turbo Premium Plus also has real paddle shifters. Inside, the Mazda III feels more luxurious than its $23,950 starting price. You get soft-touch leatherette, heated front seats, and a leather-wrapped steering wheel. You also get 8-way power adjustable driver seats and lumbar support. The biggest change to the cabin is that Alexa is now built into the infotainment system. Mazda has a host of safety features: adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, and driver attention alert come standard. Blind spot monitoring and 360-degree camera are available on higher trims. The only downside to the Mazda III is the limited legroom for rear passengers. But don't worry, we've got another Mazda on this list that will do the trick. Before that, let's visit one of the Mazda 3's eternal rivals. In the third spot is the Honda Civic. Like the Corolla, Honda has spent almost 6 decades perfecting the Civic. It is also the Japanese brand's best-selling model. Over 30 million people have bought a Honda Civic, and with the way the 2025 version is looking, many more will. The base price of $24,250 is more than the Corolla and Mazda 3, but it is a larger car with a much sexier-looking hatchback. Honda has updated the front to make the compact sedan look more sporty. The racer facade is wasted on the slow gasoline trims, but it's perfect for the hybrid versions, which most people will buy. The hybrid has a 2-liter, 4-cylinder engine with 2 electric motors. The engine produces 200 horsepower and does 0 to 60 miles per hour in 6.2 seconds. All-wheel drive is an option for the hybrid. The fuel economy of 50 miles per gallon in the city and 47 on the highway is hard to beat. Even the non-hybrid gives an impressive 36 miles per gallon combined. That's from its lithe 150 horsepower 2-liter engine. Need more speed? You can get the Civic Type R with its 315 horsepower 6-speed manual transmission. Or you can wait to see which car on this list is even better. In 4th place, we have the Subaru Crosstrek. In 2024, the Subaru Crosstrek overtook the Forester as the Japanese car's best-selling SUV. Not only that, but it has become the standard of measurement for other off-roading SUVs. The 2025 Crosstrek starts at $25,695, but has the same facade as the 2024, making it a better buy. The only difference is the engines. The base trim for 2025 has a 2-liter 4-cylinder engine producing 152 horsepower. Other trims have a 2.5-liter 4-cylinder engine delivering 182 horsepower. In 2024, only the top 3 trims got the larger engine. The Crosstrek has up to 9.3 inches of ground clearance, hill start assist, and roof rails. This makes it perfect for epic camping adventures. On the downside, the Crosstrek isn't the most responsive SUV in its class. However, it is very comfortable for long trips, and you feel confident driving in any weather. The SUV also boasts decent safety features as standard, but blind spot detection and reverse automatic braking are only available on higher trims. The worst thing about the Crosstrek is the lethargic 11.6-inch infotainment system. However, it does have voice commands, making it manageable. Sliding into the 5th spot is the Subaru Forester. The Subaru Forester is hands down the best SUV for off-roading on a budget, or even just in general. Sure, you can get more power from other brands, but they are not nearly as reliable. Even though the Forester got a refresh in 2025, I recommend the 2024 model. The newest one starts at $27,095 and is worth every penny. However, the previous version has physical knobs for climate control. Its 8-inch infotainment system is much easier to use. Much like its younger brother, the Forester's engine isn't very powerful. You get a 2.5-liter 4-cylinder engine that delivers 180 horsepower. But fuel economy of 26 miles per gallon in the city and 33 on the highway is terrific. Despite its slow pace and sluggish CVT, the Forester is a comfortable family car for long trips. The interior is comfortable and made from high-quality materials, far surpassing its price. The Forester is so well built that it'll probably be inherited by your grandkids. The car is the Toyota Prius. With a starting price of just $27,950, the Prius remains the ultimate bargain sedan. Of course, Toyota prefers you buy the more expensive RAV4 Prime, which starts at a whopping $43,690. However, the Toyota Prius is so dependable that it's not going away anytime soon. Many car enthusiasts have called the Prius the best car in the world. This is due to its phenomenal hybrid system and exceptional reliability. But now, the Prius is also sexy. The 2023 facelift gave the Prius a sleek front grille, C-shaped LED lights, and a more traditional rear end. Inside, the cabin is also more modern, but you still get physical knobs that make operating the car easier. The electronic CVT under the hood is more responsive than typical CVTs. The 2-liter 4-cylinder engine with front-wheel drive produces 194 horsepower. The all-wheel drive is slightly better at 196 ponies. The combined MPG of 57 is spectacular, and you can drive 50 miles on electricity alone in the PHEV. Like its other cars, the Prius enjoys Toyota Safety Sense 3.0. This includes pedestrian detection, lane tracing, proactive driving assist, and much more. The Prius makes a perfect substitute for most sedans. Next, we've got the Honda Accord. For decades, many brands have tried to replace the Accord as the most reliable midsize sedan. In 2025, the Toyota Camry, Kia K5, Nissan Altima, Subaru Legacy, and Hyundai Sonata put up a good fight and lost. Even luxury brands like the Mercedes E-Class, BMW 5 Series, Audi A6, and Genesis G80 are no match for Honda's best. Starting at $28,295, no car in this segment or anywhere else gives better value for money. They also have the best fuel economy for a non-hybrid, with 29 miles per gallon in the city and 37 on the highway. The non-hybrid has a turbocharged 1.5-liter engine delivering 192 horsepower. The hybrid has a 2-liter engine and 2 electric motors, giving 204 ponies. Honda has made the hybrid version the preferred model, providing 4 trim levels. The non-hybrid only has 2. For 2025, Honda replaced the EX trim with the pricier SE. It also introduced climate control vents for the rear seats. The cabin is as spacious and comfortable as ever. If you need more space for long trips, the rear seats are collapsible. The only thing we wish the Accord had was an all-wheel drive option, but it drives perfectly fine without it. The next car on the list is the first of several controversial picks. At number 8 is the Mitsubishi Outlander. The Mitsubishi Outlander rarely gets good reviews from critics, but users love it. Owners vetted by J.D. Power rated the 2024 version as the best compact SUV. This put it ahead of the Honda CR-V, Subaru Forester, the Mazda CX5, and way ahead of the Toyota RAV4. The 3-row SUV starts at $28,395 and also has a plug-in hybrid version. You get heated front and rear seats on higher trims and semi-aniline leather in the front 2 rows. You also get a Bose sound system on the Platinum Edition package that's new in 2024. The Outlander also comes with a lot of driver assistance features as standard. You get blind spot assistance, rear automatic emergency braking, and forward collision mitigation. The best feature is the MI Pilot Assist, which can steer for you, though it's only available on higher trims. A bonus feature you might enjoy is the reversible 3rd-row seats. This comes in handy on road trips, camping, and kids' sports events. With all you get, something had to give, and that's the engine. You get a 2.5-liter 4-cylinder engine with 181 horsepower and 181 pound-feet of torque, and it's a CVT. Considering that this SUV is meant for laid-back driving and delivers a decent 24 miles per gallon city and 31 miles per gallon, it's not too bad. In terms of reliability, J.D. Power gave the 2024 82 out of 100, which is impressive for its class. If you're looking for more speed, power, and pizzazz, the next SUV delivers. Coming in at number 9 is the Mazda CX5. Mazda's decision to replace its best-selling SUV has puzzled many users. The CX5 is in a competitive field, and Mazda is desperate to one-up its neighbors. Starting at $28,570, the 2025 version looks just as stunning as ever. Mazda has shunned the trend of making compact SUVs look boxier. Instead, the CX5 looks like a larger Mazda 3, but sitting on 19-inch alloy wheels. Under the hood is a 2.5-liter 4-cylinder engine delivering 187 horsepower. However, this is a 6-speed automatic transmission, so the car picks up really well. But if you want more power, The two turbo trims have 256 horsepower turbocharged engines. There isn't a hybrid version of the CX5. However, there is a hybrid version for its replacement, the CX50. Fuel economy is decent at 26 miles per gallon city and 30 miles per gallon highway, dropping down to 22 and 27 respectively in the turbo trims. The interior is simple yet refined. There are soft-touch materials throughout and real knobs for climate control. The infotainment system is easy to use and fits the aesthetic perfectly. The CX5 is an all-wheel drive capable of off-roading. However, you should probably leave that for the next car on the list. At number 10, we have the Toyota RAV4. If we polled the public, most people would choose the RAV4 as the number one Japanese car. Not only is it the best-selling SUV in the US, it might be the best SUV ever made. Now in its 30th year and 5th generation, the 2025 RAV4 starts at $28,675. The electrified versions are more expensive, but are just as reliable. Toyota discontinued the adventure and off-road trims in 2025. Gasoline models have a 4-cylinder, 2.5-liter engine delivering 203 horsepower. From this, you get excellent fuel economy of 27 miles per gallon city and 34 miles per gallon highway. Even though this isn't an off-roading SUV, it is very capable of it. You get 8.6 inches of ground clearance and 70 cubic feet of cargo space with the rear seats folded. All-wheel drive is optional on the non-hybrid trims. Inside, the RAV4 is roomy and comfortable, with seating for 5 adults. The optional 12.3-inch infotainment system is easy to use and responsive. The driver assistance features are also top-tier. Compared to the CX5 or some of the more powerful SUVs we're yet to review, the RAV4 offers a dull driving experience. However, it has the best resale value, and it is very reliable. Number 11 is the Mazda MX-5 Miata. The best-selling roadster in the world is still going strong, and it is just as fun to drive as ever. The 2025 Mazda MX-5 Miata starts at $28,985. It also gets a 35th anniversary badge. You still get a 6-speed manual transmission and rear-wheel drive. The 2-liter 4-cylinder produces just 181 horsepower and 151 pound-feet of torque. However, this tiny 2-seater does 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 5.7 seconds. With the hardtop, this drops slightly to 5.8 seconds. You also get fuel efficiency of 26 miles per gallon city and 34 miles per gallon highway. This is much better than the 19 and 26 you get from the BMW Z4 with the manual transmission. Mazda updated the tech features to make the MX-5 more practical. Like other Mazdas, you can find your car, start the engine, and lock and unlock the doors with the My Mazda app. It also comes with Alexa built-in and a suite of safety features as standard. The Mazda Miata never needs a sales pitch because it sells itself. Taking the 12th spot is the Nissan Rogue. Nissan's best-selling car rarely gets the love it deserves from critics. Nissan is hoping to change that with some massive changes to the 2025 lineup. Starting at $29,230, the Rogue is more expensive than the RAV4, CX5, and a few other competitors. But it offers so much more. The Rogue has the most spacious cabin of the lit. It provides comfortable seating for 5 adults and 31.6 cubic feet of cargo space. Nissan has also stacked the Rogue with premium features. Higher trims get heated front and rear seats and semi-aniline leather. You also get 3-zone climate in the rear seats. Under the hood is a turbocharged 3-cylinder engine that is uninspiring. While the Rogue lacks a hybrid version, the fuel economy of 30 city and 37 highway is superb. You won't get a lot of kick from the powertrain, but driver assistance features make the ride smooth. especially with ProPilot 2.1, which has partial self-driving. The biggest change to the new lineup is the introduction of the Rock Creek trim. This off-roader takes aim at the Subaru Forester and RAV4. The 2025 Nissan Rogue is a family SUV that delivers more style and comfort than critics will give it credit for. All that matters is that owners love it. Coming in at number 13 is the Honda CR-V. The Honda CR-V may not be the best at anything, but it does everything well. That is enough to keep competitors Kia and Nissan at bay. Starting at $30,100, the CR-V is more expensive than most competitors, but that comes with spacious cabins, reliable craftsmanship, and top-rated safety features. The ideal version to get in 2025 is the hybrid, which uses an electronic CVT and puts out 204 horsepower. It is available in front-wheel or all-wheel drive. You get 36 miles per gallon city and 40 miles per gallon city in the front-wheel drive, and a decent 34/37 split in the all-wheel drive. The infotainment system is one of the easiest to use. Only the top trims have wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. It's time to dive into Japanese luxury cars. Next up, at number 14, is the Lexus RX 350. It is almost impossible to find someone who has something negative to say about the Lexus RX 350. That's because Toyota takes every precaution to ensure its luxury line is flawless. The 2025 model starts at $48,975, which is on the low end compared to other compact luxury SUVs. The turbocharged 4-cylinder engine produces 275 ponies and 315 pound-feet of torque. If you prefer a performance-based trim, the hybrid version is sublime. The top trim delivers 366 net combined horsepower and does 0 to 60 miles per hour in 5.9 seconds. Lexus introduced the Black Line Special Edition. It has black accents, orange brake calipers, and a two-tone black interior. Only 500 of these will be sold in North America. It has all the bells and whistles, and even at $68,650, it's still a much better deal than German supercars. The only reason not to buy the RX 350 is that you need more seating capacity. Number 15 is the Infiniti QX60. The Infiniti QX60 is the most underrated car on this list. Infinitis are probably also the most undervalued luxury cars on the market. That's great news for owners who buy them used. But we chose the QX60 over the larger and more expensive QX80. Starting at $50,200 in 2025, Infiniti has done a great job of making many high-end features standard on all trims. You get a 2-liter inline-4 with a 9-speed automatic transmission, delivering 268 horsepower. While the V6 powertrain from the 2024 model will be missed, you get better fuel economy now. The QX60 delivers 22 miles per gallon in the city and 28 miles per gallon on the highway. All trims get heated leather front seats, wireless charging, and wireless Apple CarPlay. They also have a 12.3-inch touchscreen and air vents for third-row passengers. Many safety features are standard on all trims. These include rear emergency braking, collision prevention, and front pedestrian detection. Higher trims come with Bose speakers, heated second-row seats, and 20-inch alloy wheels. They also have a nifty 360-degree camera. It's hard to find similar features at this price. At number 16, we have the Acura MDX, the 2025 Acura MDX. Starting at $51,200, comes with major changes. These have made Acura's best-selling car even better. You get a new touchscreen infotainment system, which is long overdue. They've also improved the standard safety features and refined the exterior. Fortunately, Acura has kept one major thing the same: its powertrain. The 3.5-liter V6 with a 10-speed automatic transmission spits out 290 horses. You get a 3-liter turbo V6 delivering 355 ponies and 354 pound-feet of torque. Another major change on the inside is the integration of Google Maps. Now, the infotainment and the 12.3-inch digital gauge are in line with European rivals. The top 4 trims also come with Bang & Olufsen speakers. If you find that impressive, wait until you see the final car on our list. Number 17 is the Lexus GX550. Ordinarily, new cars shouldn't make the list of cars you can buy with your eyes closed. But the GX550 isn't new. It's the descendant of the GX470 and GX460, and those cars had bulletproof engines. Plus, it's a Lexus. Even though they'll deny it, the new GX550 is Lexus's response to the G-Wagon, and at $62,900, it's less than half the price. This premium off-roader is shaped like a Land Rover, but is far superior. It has a turbocharged 3.5-liter V6 with a 10-speed automatic producing 349 horsepower. The GX550 does 0 to 60 miles per hour in 6.2 seconds. Inside, you get heated, ventilated, and massaging front seats. You also get a leather-wrapped touchscreen and a heads-up display. Plus, there is loads of storage and cabin space. You can also choose between a 2-row or 3-row option. The GX550's towing capacity of 7,700 pounds is way ahead of its class, just like everything Lexus does. The fuel economy of 15 miles per gallon city and 21 miles per gallon highway is poor, but with such a powerful engine, you can't complain. If Lexus should add a hybrid model, it would be game over for European competitors. This list showcased 17 exceptional vehicles you can confidently buy. From bestsellers like the Toyota Corolla, if your favorite SUV didn't make our list, don't worry. But before you hit the road, check out 17 worst cars that no one buys according to Consumer Reports. This video is the ultimate caution sign for car shopping. Avoid these lemons at all costs, unless you're building a garage of regrets. Steer clear and thank us by smashing the subscribe button